Good morning, y'all. I am back at the shop this morning. Going to pick up where I left off. Going to survey some levees today. I don't think Shane's going to be around. Colin was disking some of that ground that we've got to get planted today. He was disking that last night. We've got a flat down there. I'm going to run down there and do that. Get it back on the rim. Probably have to use some ether. And then I'm going to take the bedder down there. My goal is to get all that planted today. If I have any daylight left, I'll go finish marking levees. But right now, getting the seed in the ground is priority over the levees. So let's get after it. I just got down here to Arkansas to the turbo till where Colin was disking last night. Supposedly we got a flat on here that I'm going to try to find. There it is. Oh, yeah. Now I see. Tires off the bead. We'll throw some ether in it. Get it back on there and then check any other tires for leaks. Alright. So this, I guess, is a pretty dangerous deal. Basically, we got to get that tire back on the bead, and I don't have one of the cheetah deals that blows them back on, so I'll put a little air through it, squirt ether into it, make myself a trail off the tire, light it, boom, it'll pop back on. Not gonna lie, that one went a little differently than I expected. There was still a spark in there, but it did the job. I got the bedder on here on the 335, headed down to Arkansas where Matt is disking, where Colin started. Going to get this ground bedded. I don't know how long it'll take me to do that. All of that down there, probably most of the day. I'll check in time to time. We're trying to get some rice sprayed and fertilized. Called on one of the co-ops to help us. And of course, MFA is doing all of our fertilizing. Local co-op has a sprayer. We've been letting them spray and kind of relieve the spray pressure off of Shane. Let's see what else is going on. Still got to plant the beans up in the hills, no-till. Shane went there and burned that down the other day, and we should be going back in there pretty quick, probably tomorrow, and getting that planted. We are rocking and rolling on the bedder here. Matt's got a disc in front of us. Got a little bit of green stuff out here. We're not really concerned with that. A lot of buttercups. Even that turbo till, just chopping those up will kill them, and they'll die out anyway. Especially when we come back, lay our residual down after the bean drill. But yeah, got the bedder set on 60s, and we are hammered down. This is about a 70-acre patch here. Jump across the ditch, got another 80, and that'll be our 150. And hopefully we get that all knocked out today. Lines are pretty straight, but we're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so the GPS signal gets a little twisted sometimes. And then, of course, when we hit the mud puddles, that makes it squiggle a little bit. But beans don't really matter. The header don't necessarily have to line up. It's just for water. Well, we're halfway through this little endeavor here. I've got that half bedded. We've moved over to this other half. This is a farm that we got last year. It's an 80, but it's split up into 3 little funky sections. Matt's getting across. He's got one little patch disc. He's working on another one. It's a little rough because we had levees here. You can see the difference of where I ran a rice roller this winter in that one video and where I didn't. It worked that stubble into the ground. So we're going to be dry enough to go here. So Matt's going to disc this up once and I'm going to get this thing bedded, and it's going to be the end of that. Well, just to give you a little update, we are on our last field. Coop's put in a hard day. He came with me about 2 hours ago. Brought me lunch and ate half of it. Matt is probably on his last couple rounds of disking out here. Shane's coming up the road with the drill. Colton with MFA brought us a seed wagon full of seed, enough to finish this 150 acres back here. We're getting it handled. Everything so far has went the way we needed it to. That does not mean that we'll finish that way. I got a little cocky and took my shoes off to get comfortable, but covered a bunch of ground today. Looks good behind me. And I want to point out, last night Colin disced 70 acres, half of this. Matt got on the tractor this morning. I brought the bedder down and I've just about caught him. He's 34 foot, I'm 30 foot. Not keep a score or anything, I just want everybody to know. He had a flat tire earlier, but I did go to town and get Coop and a bologna sandwich, so I still think I'm faster. Anyhow, I'm going to spin this thing around a few more times. It's going to be neat. For a few minutes we'll have all three tractors in one field. I like that to happen, so catch you in just a second. I like having Cooper with me. It makes me feel like I'm not away as much. That's actually a pretty satisfying view. A nice, good seed bed, great moisture, straight rows, and here in about 2 hours, hour and a half, we'll all have soybeans in it, and we're going to put a good soybean crop in down here. I was trying to film my outro, and these birds are right above me. Anyway, I'm just going to do a quick outro here. It's been a fairly busy, productive day. Some things went good, some things went not so good. That's farming. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tagging along. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Keep shooting us those emails, leave us some comments, and we're going to catch you on the next one.